So this whole week, I'm going to be talking about reactions, and what a week to choose it with everything going on in the world right now, with the protests and whatnot. And so my rant for the day. I mean, let's be realistic. This is probably the first time that I can remember in my lifetime where such a majority of the country are together on one particular issue, and that's race inequality in this country, and the murder of George Floyd, and how people have responded to it and have been angry and have come together regardless of race, color, religion, sexual preference. Everybody's together on this for the most part, unless of course you're a racist and a white supremacist. But for the most part, this country's together. But the reaction piece, I mean, the people that are peacefully protesting and trying to organize protests where they can get their message out in a way that it's heard, but in a peaceful way, and listen, consistency is what it's about. It's being out there every day, consistently putting your message out there, just like I try to do every day with these videos, right? It's them being out there consistently pushing the message that they want peace and they want equality and they want everybody to, be treated the same in this country, regardless of what color you are. So that's all good. That's where you're supposed to do it. But the people that are looting and the people that are stealing, I mean, this reaction is so not well thought out, and has just led to so much destruction and other lives being destroyed. I mean, there was a man, I think it was in Minnesota, I read a story. There's an 80-year-old man who had a business. I mean, his whole business was his life. That's the money he lived on, and they destroyed it. And this man has nothing now. His son's been trying to get in there and salvage whatever he can. He had all his personal heirlooms there from, when I believe his wife had passed away, so there was a lot of like her personal effects there, like gone. Everything's gone. Like, so these people that are looting and destroying buildings, I mean, listen, let's face it, they are there for their own good. It's a self-serving interest. They don't give a shit about George Floyd. And if anybody wants to come on here and challenge me, please, I'm happy to have a conversation with you about that, because you're full of crap. If you're looting and you're destroying things, you don't give a shit about George Floyd. You give a shit about yourself. But for those that are peacefully out there, God bless. I think it's amazing that we're doing this, and I really do hope it affects change, and I believe it will. I believe that people are going to listen now, because I believe they don't have a choice. This could get really, really bad if politicians and mayors and police chiefs don't start to listen and to start affecting change. So I believe that will happen. But, if you're out there and you know people that are looting or doing this, like, you're destroying your own communities. Like, think about it. If I owned a store in a community and this is what happened to it, do you think when things clear and I get my insurance money back and I can reopen my business, do you think I want to open up in your community? Hell no. I'm going to be like, fuck you. I'm going to take my business elsewhere. People aren't going to want to open up stores there. People aren't going to want to be part of your community, because you've basically made it an unwelcome community. So one thing has nothing to do with the other. The killing of George Floyd, that's completely unacceptable and disgraceful, and these cops should all go to jail, and they should all be charged with murder or accessory to murder for just standing there and watching it. There's no question about it. But it doesn't give you the right to burn down buildings and destroy other people's lives in the name of somebody else's life. And I guarantee you, if George Floyd were alive today to speak out, I don't think that he would support what these looters and vandals are doing. So if you're out there peacefully protesting or doing some type of protest or some type of work to better the situation, even if you're not out there physically protesting because you don't want to get sick because of the virus, but you're writing to your politicians, or you're donating money, or whatever you're doing, keep it up. We need to do this. We need to continue to put pressure on our government and our policymakers to effect change that's going to be positive for this country. Because the fact of the matter is, it really doesn't matter what color you are, what race, what religion. We should all be entitled to the same freedoms, and we should all have the same equality, regardless. So keep up the good work. But those of you that are out there looting, you're probably not listening to this because, first of all, it's like 4.5 minutes long, so your attention span is probably not that long. But go to fuck home, okay? Everybody have an awesome day, and just be kind to each other and support each other, because we need that right now.